This is the move of the moment number 4. As usual, we have got every single step of this drill separately on the learning section. So take a look on the moves separately before you try to combine them. Make sure you're comfortable with all of the steps and don't rush. Practice them until you'll be able to link them all together. Now let's take a look on the sequence. So I'm going to be going to my right. So I'm going to be doing the begin of the Meia de Compasso, is the Finta of the Meia de Compasso. So you can check this separately on the library. So I go to my right and I just do the begin of the Meia de Compasso, just the Finta, and then I'm going to come back to the Cocorinha. It's very important that I can shift the weight from the front leg to the Cocorinha. As you can see, both legs are on the toes, so I need to leave the weight on my arm, and then I'm going to change the arm so I can put the weight on my arm and leave my front leg free for me to do the Chapéu de Couro. So here, I just gonna lean into the arm and then I'm gonna go straight into my Chapéu de Couro. I'm gonna show how you can do the Chapéu de Couro as well without jumping, but let's take a look on the rest of the sequence. Now that I learned my Chapéu de Couro, I'm gonna carry on around and I'm gonna do just the begin of the AU de Cabeça. As you can see, it's just an illusion of the leg. I don't actually land the first leg of the AU. I just start to do the AU and come back to the same position and then down to the Queda de Rins, push into the Rolê position, and because of the space I'm gonna rotate my Rolê all the way to the back so I can go back to my Ginga. Now let's take a look again. So again, Finta of Meia de Compasso, make sure my leg is far enough so I can see myself, and then I bring back to the Cocorinha. Switch the arm. And now, if I don't know how to jump into the Chapéu de Couro, I'm going to just step my front leg forward, go on top of that leg, and do the Chapéu de Couro. It's easy at the beginning for you to do this, so you can control. After the kick, I need to bring my leg around to the side, as you can see, and then I'm going to switch leg. Now, this is the begin of the AU de Cabeça, but only the begin. So my front leg only do a half circle and back to the same position, and then the back leg goes up and down to the same spot. So wherever leg I have on the floor goes up and down back to the floor, and then I do my Queda de Rins, push into the Rolê, and because of the space I only do my Rolê here all the way to the back, so I can go back to my Ginga. So practice this step separately before you try to add momentum into it. Now let's take a look with a little bit more momentum into it. So I'm doing my Ginga, I'm gonna do my Finta of Meia de Compasso to my right, back to the Cocorinha, Chapéu de Couro, straight into the half of the AU de Cabeça, and then finish off my sequence. Now let's take a look on the other side. Now the Finta of my Meia de Compasso is going to my left. So I do the Finta of the Meia de Compasso and back to the Cocorinha. Remember to shift the weight. And then I'm going to switch the arm. So I transfer the weight from one arm to the other. So I have my left arm down. I transfer the weight to my right. So I can take the weight off the front leg. So I can lean forward. And remember to step the leg. If I can't jump, I'm going to just step, lift my hip and do like a martelo, like the Chapéu de Couro. Land the leg at the back. Adjust the hand. And the front leg is the one that goes up. And remember, I only do a half circle with my AU. It's not full AU de Cabeça. So bring the leg around, and wherever leg I had on the floor goes up and down and back to the same position. Push into the Queda de Rins. Bring the leg of the Rolê out and rotate. Again, because of the space, I'm doing my Rolê only towards the back. Let's take a look again with a little bit more momentum into it. So I'm going to do my Finta to my left, back to the Rolê, change the hand, and then once I change, make sure the hand lands first, and then I do my Chapéu de Couro. If I know how to jump, I jump. If not, I just do the one without the step. Remember, head first, half circle with the front leg, and back to the same spot, and then back to the Queda de Rins, and then Rolê out, back into the Ginga. So don't rush, make sure you are comfortable with all the steps before you can add a little bit more momentum into it. Let's take a look now without pausing so much. So Finta of the Meia de Compasso to the left, Rolê, Chapéu de Couro to my right. I'm gonna do a half AU de Cabeça, and then Rolê out, and then back to the Ginga. I hope that helped, and I see you on the next move of the moment.